Good Saturday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Ford. Kimberly Brown has the morning off. Storm Team 7 meteorologist Jackie Brown is standing by in the Weather Center with our forecast first. Good morning, Jackie.
Good morning, Nicole, and good morning to you. And it's a great start to your morning. High pressure dominating our area. Really not much to track this morning. Things looking pretty good out there. A little bit of cloud coverage. Some fog, though, near Franklin. Some patchy fog near Asheville and Clemson and Greenwood. And temps this morning, we're seeing 60s and 70s. So it actually feels pretty good out there. Over the next 7 hours, by 1, we'll see a temp of 88 in the upstate, 84 in the mountains. We'll talk about what you can expect. We've got some major heat that we're going to be dealing with. We'll talk about that coming up in minutes. Nicole.
Thanks, Jackie. Now we begin in Columbia, where officials tell us a corrections officer was stabbed at Broad River Correctional Institute. The Department of Corrections says several inmates attacked the officer. He was taken to a hospital and is expected to be okay. The State Law Enforcement Division and DOC police are investigating whether those inmates will face new charges. In Pacolet, state agents have charged a man with embezzling more than $500,000 from taxpayers. That money was to renovate a historic mill and turn it into a community center. Investigators say Callis Anderson converted the money for his own use. SLED documents show the Anderson Group was paid $568,000 to renovate an old mill near the river, but the work was never finished. A subcontractor also didn't get paid, and $60,000 in kitchen equipment never showed up.
A small town like this that's kind of struggling as it is anyway, to have something like that happen is pretty discouraging.
Hopefully, justice is served and we are able to get restitution.
Now, the mayor of Pacolet says some of the money came from fundraising grants and a bond the town took out that increased taxes. He says they're going to have another contractor look to see how much it would cost to complete the mill's renovation. A chase that started in Greenville County ended with a crash in Pickens County. We're told the suspect was pulled over on Friday when an officer suspected he was drunk driving. The driver failed to stop and the cops then chased him across county lines. Officials say the car then went off the road and into a field, hitting a tree off Old Easley Bridge Road at Shady Acres. The driver was taken to the hospital for minor injuries. He will be taken into custody when he's released. We've now learned the identity of the person killed Thursday night in a Greenville shooting. The Greenville County coroner says Damani Barker was found dead at a home on Verner Springs Road. The sheriff's office is still investigating. No arrests have been made. A Chesney woman who admitted shooting and killing her ex-boyfriend in the middle of her trial will spend decades in prison. This is video from when Amy Taylor was in bond court 2 years ago, not long after the crime. The victim was later found wrapped in tarps near the couple's home. She admitted to killing James Sprouse during her trial in Spartanburg County Court this week. Now Taylor will serve 35 years in prison. Police in Greer are looking for a man they say stole over $3,000 from a woman's home. Officials are searching for this man, Bryson Porter. Porter is accused of grand larceny after stealing a shoebox with $3,500 in cash, a 9mm pistol, and a purse from someone's home. If you know anything, call police. A group of bikers from the Carolinas are nearing the end of a 607-mile journey in honor of first responders that lost their lives in the line of duty. 7 News reporter Stephanie Bornman is tracking the Carolina Brotherhood ride through the Upstate.
Carolina Brotherhood ride, let's do this!
Most people don't go on out and do 600 miles in 6 days.
But these 30 cyclists aren't most people. They're law enforcement officers, firefighters, and paramedics. The Carolina Brotherhood. First responders that volunteered to bike more than 600 miles across 2 states in 6 days. Braving the heat for almost 12 hours a day, all in honor of those that lost their life in the line of duty.
It's not about us, it's about the sacrifices these officers, first responders, canines did for us.
This year's ride is dedicated to 16 fallen heroes and a canine. Firefighter Blake Carty is riding for Master Patrol Officer Jason Harris of the Spartanburg Police Department. Harris died in 2017 while responding to a burglary.
What would he say to you if he knew you were riding in this week?
I can only imagine the smile that I could see on his face, but I think he'd be pretty stoked.
Trooper Russell Thompson is riding in honor of Trooper Daniel Redman, who also passed away in 2017 after his patrol car was hit on 385.
Is there anything that he would say to you right now to encourage you along the way?
Probably just want to know why we're doing it. You know, saying we're probably crazy doing it. No, there's no sense in doing it. He'd probably think he didn't deserve it. But I mean, he does.
And despite the pain in their legs, these riders find the strength in their hearts to keep pushing for the fallen first responders and the loved ones they leave behind.
The families wish they could have that one more mile with their family members, so it's the least we can do for them.
Stephanie Bornman, 7 News.
Now today they will depart from North Greenville University around 7:30 this morning to complete the remaining 96 miles to Burnsville, North Carolina. This year's goal is to raise $25,000. Now we have a new Miss South Carolina teen. Kellen Finnegan was crowned last night in front of a roaring crowd at Township Auditorium in Columbia. Finnegan is 16 years old. She'll compete in the Miss America's Outstanding Teen Pageant in July in Orlando, Florida. Congratulations. It's 6:06 and still to come on 7 News Daybreak. A temporary facility will soon open for the overflow of illegal immigrants entering an Arizona town. We're taking a look inside the multi-million-dollar facility coming up. And before we go, here's a live look over downtown Greenville. 7 News Daybreak. We'll be right back.